All right, well, last week we were doing the new game Pips from the New York Times. I'm going to take a look at it again today. Let's see how we do placing the dominoes in the grid. All right, well, we need to have a 2 in there, and then, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it points down or across, probably. We'll see. Maybe it does matter, but we need 15, which has to be 3 5s. Oh, it does matter because this has to go. Never mind. Yep, it does matter. Okay, there we go. That's that one. Moving on to the medium. Let's see. Not equals, equals zeros. So this has to be the 2 zeros, obviously. One of them is going to point over here. So a 5 or a 6, and there isn't another 6. So it's got to be the 5 with a 5 something here. And then this equals, so the other 0 can't point down. Because there'd have to be a, so this one can't be a 6. This needs to be less than 2, which has to be, oh, wait, no, it can't do that. Oh, okay, so it has to go, okay. I see what we're doing. Let's get this thing out of the way. This one's going down there. This one's down here, and then we're putting the double 5 over there. That's what we're doing, okay. And then the 5 with the 2, the 1 with the 4, and then because of the not equals, we have to spin that one around so that the 2 4s aren't together. There we go. All right. And let's see, hard. We've got 4 that are equal, 4 that are equal, 4 that are equal. We've got an 11, which has to be a 5 and a 6, and we only have 1 6 and 2 5s. If we put the 6 here pointing up, then we'd have to have 4 4s, which we could do. Otherwise, we can put, well, the 6 has to be there pointing up. Duh. Because, well, otherwise it's over here, and then there's a 5 pointing up. Oh, so that would work too, because you could have, but we've got 3 sets of equals. And the equals, the only things we have 4 of are 3, 0, and 4. So it has to be in there. The 3, 0, and 4 have to be the 3 sets of equals. So then the 5 is going to be, it can't be the 0, it has to be the 1. And then we need to have a 1 in there, which has to point up because we can't put it into there because it has to be the equals. So those are the 4s. And then this is going to be this direction because we need the 1s and 0s to be... Oh, no, that doesn't work. What did I do wrong? 4s, 3s, and 0s. Oh, wait. Hold on. 4s, 3s, and 0s are the things in the... There's got to be 4, right? And so then 1 has a 3. What am I missing here? 0s... All right, let's pull these back down. Let's look at this. So we've got 3 things that have 4 equals. We've got 2 1s, 2 2s, 4 3s, 4 4s, 2 5s. So the only things that we have with multiple, so it's got to be 0s, 3s, and 4s are in the 3 sets of equals. And we have 2 1s. So, I mean, this could go here and you'd have 3s, but then the 11 has to be a 6 and a 5. And we don't have a 5 with a 3 or a 6 with a 3. So that can't be the 3s. So this has to be up here then. And yeah, and then... Could this be 0 with 5? It could be. But the 1 here has a 5. So we do the 1 with the 5 like that. And then the 0. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, isn't it? No, because the 4 has to go into the thing. We can't put the 6. The 6 with the 4 has to be here because the 4 has to be in the thing. And so then the 1 with the 5 has to go here. No, but that doesn't work. What? How is this supposed to work? Am I just stupid? The 6 with the 4 has to be there, because the 6 has to be in the 11. And the 4 has to be in one of the 4 sets of equals. So that's forced. And there's not a 1 with a 4, so this has to be 4s. And then the other 4 has to go up here with the 3s. And so then the 3s have to be at the top, with the 3 and the 0 pointing in here. So the 0s are in this one. The 0 with the 2, the 1 with the 5. Oh, there's 5 zeros! I didn't count properly. There's 5 zeros. That was my problem, because I kept thinking I needed to save the zeros for up here. But there was 5 blanks, not 4. Ah. Silly mistake. Okay, just bad counting. All right, well, there you go. I got there eventually. Should have been a lot faster on that one than I was, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So let me know how your solve of today's pips went. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.